In this video I'll show you how to get all the loot in Grymforge. Grymforge is accessed through Underdark. Before entering Grymforge, go to Myconid Colony to heal Tula. You can heal her as you would any poison, meaning with antidote, or there's a specific thing in Underdark called Duergar antidote. Upon healing her, she's gonna give you boots of speed as a reward. At the Grymforge there's gonna be a couple skeletons lying on the floor at this exact location. They have a couple of Dark Justiciar's mails, so pick them all up. After that, make your way up the stairs and to the wooden chest behind two archery targets.
There is work to do. Need to keep going. Might find something useful.
That chest has Sharran Crossbow, but in order to identify it, you're gonna have to pass a check, otherwise it's just gonna say normal crossbow +1. Try equipping it as well. Continuing down the path from wooden chest, there's gonna be across the chasm another chest that has been locked and trapped. There's a nice shield inside. Going to this exact location, there's gonna be a situation that plays out. You're gonna have to pass a couple checks. I suggest going for the deception check as it is much easier to pass. And then afterwards loot one specific corpse in order to get a unique ring.
You spot a shiny trinket on one of the corpses.
Absolutely.
Now go to the central area where quest of Grymforge continues. Hand in boots of speed to Trin to get either robust chain shirt or bracing band. Then get back to the place where we looted the corpse. Follow the path to reach Philomeen or whatever the name is of the quest character. Upon reaching this specific room, there's gonna be a scene that plays out. There is a note in the backpack as well, read it for location of smoke powder satchels. That's your alternative to rune powder barrel. Now get back to the central area, and there are a couple of ways to finish what has been started, meaning the explosives quest, Nere and whatever else. Side with whoever you want. I sided with Elder Britwar and then we killed Nere. To get all the possible loot you're gonna have to kill everyone. After the Nere situation I just started attacking everyone who was left there except the gnomes, but that's up to you. Now from the central area we're gonna make our way to find some specific stuff. Jump across this gap and start looting stuff. Scimitar Mould can be found on the skeleton up top, that is used later on for Adamantine Forge. You can also play with levers here to reach Ancient Forge. Anyway, but we are going back and across this bridge.
Always room for more?
Lockpick the doors and go to the right. Pick up the Harper key and read the letter for a clue.
Can't give up now. What was that watchword? Lux, splendor. Give a light spell a try. That should get us into that chest.
Make your way up the stairs, open up the doors. Key for these doors is on one of the hanging corpses in this room, or you can just lockpick it, or break it down. Loot the Legionnaire for first Meregon Halberd and open up the chest for unique crossbow.
Another mask. I recognize this. A Meregon wore it. But they won't fight without a commander.
Exit the room and go to the right. There's gonna be a skeleton that has another mold. Longsword mold can be found on this hanging bridge. There are two ways to get to it, either jump or get across to those levers and then jump on the moving bridge and then land on the hanging bridge where the mold is.
Let's get going. Another step forward.
Anyway, we are continuing forward to a huge gap. Either use Misty Step, Potion of Jumping, anything that would get you across the gap. Watch out for traps as well.
Step carefully. There's a trap. If not over, then through.
On the other side is a nasty bridge with lots of traps, and a rusted iron gate that can't be opened with a key. What I did is go into turn-based mode when getting close to the gargoyle that spews fire and pushes you back, and then aim with Misty Step at that exact location behind the gate. Otherwise it's gonna say not enough space, you can't teleport, blah blah blah. You gotta aim for this exact spot. Loot the chest for clothing and then loot Idol of Sharr, which is connected to Shadowheart's quest. Since we got Harper key earlier, it's time to open Harper chest. We're gonna go to the western location of this map, and there's gonna be a couple of mimic chests. One of these chests has Wondrous gloves. After looting that, go to the small toy chest and click on it. It's gonna spawn Harper chest. Then use light spell on Harper chest and afterwards open it with a key. There's a note inside that's connected to some kind of a quest. Now we go to Ancient Forge. There are two ways to get to Ancient Forge. One is to play with levers where we found Scimitar Mould on that skeleton, that's gonna lead you to it, or other way is to just jump where I'm jumping now. On the other side you'll find a couple of molds. They are really hard to miss.
A steel mold, used in forges to cast armor and weapons. Might be useful.
After looting the scale mail mold, don't forget to loot 2 skeletons for specific Dark Justiciar's helms.
What's inside?
Afterwards go down to Mithral Vein and then destroy it. It's gonna give you Mithral Ore, you're gonna need that for Adamantine Forge. After that we are back at Forge entrance, go down and then across the small gap. That's gonna lead to another Mithral Vein. As far as I know, there are 2 Mithral Ore you can pick up in this whole area, so only 2 items can be forged in Adamantine Forge. From the forge, jump across the gap, and it's time to make our way towards the adamantine chest where Sentient Amulet is.
Time to get going.
The lava's erupting. Better watch my step.
Key to the chest can be found on the skeleton right there. There are a couple of non-lava patches on the ground that you can jump on to get to the skeleton. There are also two Meregon Halberds that can be found inside this area. Now to talk about the Devilfoil Masks and where to find every single one of them. First go to the main hall and then loot it off the table. It's gonna be on this exact table. I already picked it up so it isn't shown. Next two masks can be found in the area where we fought Legionnaire and where Firestoker Crossbow has been picked up. Mask is gonna be on Legionnaire's corpse, another mask is gonna be on this table. Last mask can be found by going across the gap and then going downstairs where there's gonna be two skeletons lying next to each other and with Devilfoil Mask between them. Devilfoil Mask on its own does nothing, but if you equip it on another person so that there are two Devilfoil Masks in the party, then you're gonna get +1 to strength, but -1 to wisdom, charisma and intelligence. By equipping Devilfoil Masks on the whole party you get +3 to strength, but -3 to wisdom, charisma and intelligence. Now to talk about the forge and how to use it. Forge can be used to craft rare pieces, but to use it, first put Mithral Ore inside the crucible, then put mold of an item you want to craft inside the mold area.
Should fit perfectly.
Then use the forge lever, which makes the platform go down. Now go to the lava valve and turn it on. Stay on the circles so that lava doesn't catch you and prepare for a nasty fight. After the fight, loot the bastard that you've killed and use forge lever again. Now the item is complete. Of course, you can craft another item with the second Mithral Ore that we have found. Just eject the mold and put another one in. Process is the same. Anyway, that's all.
No use. It's blocked.
Can't give up now.
There's no time to waste. Onward.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
What's next?